What's good, breadwinners? Welcome to Module 5. We're going to go over some cameras, some doorbells, some locks, leasing, and promotion of your vacation rental. Y'all ready? Let's get right into it. I'm partial to the Ring camera. I know a lot of you may have it for your residential, your primary home. They're good for vacation rentals. You can see on the camera. There are other cameras out there. So do your homework on what camera that you will want for your Airbnb. You can put them in public areas. A lot of people do, some people don't. Some people just have them in the front door and the back door. You can see what's coming in and going out of your Airbnb. It's important to have some kind of camera set up somewhere, even if it's nothing but the front and the rear entrance. But it's very good to do that. So worst case scenario, that's what you want. Best case, you want a camera in the main area of the house. You don't want to put the cameras in the bedrooms or the bathrooms. That's kind of violation of privacy. And if you do have cameras in the home, make it visible where they can see that there's a camera there so that they will know. We went to Best Buy, check out some cameras, check it out.
Hey yo, what's a little me on top gonna hurt? 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 Maybe a little what? But I'm used to not having a lot.
And let's check out some of my favorite cameras, the Ring. So of course we got the doorbell version of the Ring. This is great. That's the wire chime. I love this spotlight camera. Look how it shows on your phone. The graphics are really good. These are backup batteries. It's always good to get backup batteries. Video doorbell. There are areas in the Airbnb called common areas, and that's where you can put cameras. You definitely want them out front and you want them in the back. And if you have dark gangways, light up your gangways with lights and also put a camera in your gangway, and this is how you have safety, plus you know who's going in and out your house. And if something ever happens, guess what? You can pull up your camera information and you have it on camera. You can also see if something's getting destroyed. You can also see if there's a guest in your Airbnb that does not supposed to be there. Okay, let's discuss door locks. There's a certain kind of combination that I like. Key entry as well as the number pad. I love that combination because you can punch the number in and get right in. I've had a lock where there was only the tumbler that turns, and they had issues with the lock, and I had to come to the place and let the person in and all kind of things like that. So that number combination worked out great. You could change the number combination for each guest. We went in Home Depot, look at some locks where I showed you the one that I liked the best. Check it out.
Hey yo, what's a little me on top gonna hurt? 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 Maybe a little what? But I'm used to not having a lot. I'm from the gutter and
yes, if art imitates life, I'm glad I used a pencil. Erase mistakes and redraw my credentials.
Okay, so here are a few locks that I like personally. So I like Smart Code. I like the Powerbolt because they have the number combination. And these are my favorite because they have the twist lock plus the number combination. If you get the ones that only have the twist lock, that will cause problems because your renter might not be able to work the lock. So the number combination combined with a twist lock is the best way to go. So the different variations and different combinations, you just have to choose which one would work best for you. I suggest this combination here. This is what I have on all my Airbnb. Okay, cameras and locks are cool. Those will be according to your preference. Can you do a lockbox with the key inside the lockbox? Of course. But can you go to the next level and get that number pad? Yes. And that's definitely what I recommend. Okay? for ease of use. That's what I recommend. You want a camera, front entry, rear entry. You want one at the worst case scenario. But leasing, so you got your company set up. We're going to do what's called a corporate lease. So what that does is, the term corporate lease means that it's going to be a longer term stay. It's really what it means. You lease in your company name. Here's how that will work. You will find somebody renting an apartment. You will go visit. When you visit, you don't say, hey, I'm running a business. I'm doing Airbnb out this place. Are you cool with that? That's not what you say. You make sure the place has everything you need and everything you will want. And it goes right along with what your target market is. You say, okay, I like this place. Now, you're going to fill out the application online. Most of them have an online application. That's where you're going to put your company information, and you're going to put the fact that it's a corporate lease because it's going to be in the company name. Now, you want to tell them after that is done, you want to give them a call and you want to say, listen, are you okay with subleasing? If you're okay with subleasing, I would make sure that the place is always kept clean. The noise would be at a minimum. Everything will go according to plan as far as conduct of the people that's coming in and out. These will be professional people because I run a professional business. And sometimes if the rent is $1,300 or $1,500, sometimes you might want to say, okay, since I'm running a business, instead of $1,500, I'll give you $1,700. And you have to let the landlord know that you are responsible and you will take care of the property. And it's not some company up there. And so when something happens, they have no person to contact. You want to put your name down as the person that's going to be contacted and the person that's going to be controlling the space. You're going to reside there. You're going to visit there. You're going to come there and make sure things are up to a certain standard to keep the landlord comfortable. That's what you would do for an apartment. For a house rental, you would do the same thing. You go visit first. Then you might call a person and speak professional and let them know, hey, I'm running a business. Are you okay with me subleasing? If that's okay, here's what I can assure you. And reassure them. Some of them's not going to go for it, but a lot of them will. A lot of them will, especially if you're professional and you're well put together about what you're doing and you communicate effectively. Communication is going to be the key throughout your whole business with Airbnb. Of course, now, if you purchase the home, then you already know you're in control of everything. But you don't have to purchase a home to run your Airbnb business. You can do a home rental or you can do an apartment rental in which you will be leasing. So, of course, a personal lease would be the same thing. If you go on your person, you're going to say, are you okay with subleasing? But remember, you're going to visit first. You're going to see if it's what you like. Second, you're going to reassure them. Third, fourth, you're going to make sure the proper documentation, the proper wording is in the lease. Okay? And sometimes you will have different people staying for long terms. Contact the leasing office or the owner and let them know, hey, such and such person will be there from such and such time to such and such time. They're in town for business and this is what's going on. This is my part. This is what I will take care of. There's nothing you have to do. I'm just informing you. Their license plate is this. They're a professional person. I'm professional. Thank you so very much. This way you don't violate anything that's in the lease. But you have to make sure that subleasing is allowed in the lease. You want that wording in there. So communicate effectively, and I don't see that you will have a problem. Promotion. Go straight to social media. Network with other Airbnb hosts. Join travel groups. Make sure you got the word out that you have a beautiful Airbnb in such and such a place that you just have to see. Go live from your Airbnb showing each room. Take pictures and post them on your social media. Be about your business. Let me give you an example why. Now, you got an Airbnb in Chicago. It's a 2-bedroom apartment. Your lease is $1,200 a month. If you're renting at $100 a night, let's just say 28 nights, minus some cleaning fees, you're making the $1,200 plus another $1,000, $1,200, $1,500 per month. So now what you do is at your third month, you have about $3,000, maybe $3,600. You take that money and go lease another place. Depending on how you want to expand your business, if you're leasing 5 places, you're at $5,000 a month, minimum. If you're leasing 10 places, you're at $10,000 a month, minimum. And that's just one stream of income. So you're already 6 figures from Airbnb. This is what we're doing. We're going straight to that 6-figure mark just with Airbnb alone. Whether it be a house that you buy the house, and once it's rehabbed to where you need it to be, you pull money out. Once you pull money out, you put money back in your pocket. You do your refinance. Now you're out of your construction loan and you're into your 30-year mortgage. Your 30-year mortgage is only 4.5%. Your 4.5% is somewhere between $1,000 and $1,500 a month. You go from anywhere from $100 to $150 a month for your vacation rental. Now you're pocketing anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500 a month from one single place, and you rinse and repeat. Apartment, house, condo, apartment, house, condo. It's communication. And you have to be about that communication. You have to be about that language. If you can't get the corporate lease, guess what? Go in personal. Go in personal and make sure subleasing is in the lease. Make sure the wording is there. Let the people know, hey, this is what I'm doing. And let them know you're professional about doing what you're doing, and you should be just fine. This is how we're going to establish a whole nother stream of income with Airbnb and vacation rentals. If you need any help, join the Facebook group. We can talk about some things. We can troubleshoot through some things, and let's go. Airbnb Quick Start course. This is going to get you started. This is a whole nother stream of income. So let's go.